Hello students, good morning all of you and welcome back our online class science 8th standard. Students, today we are going to continue our the third chapter plastics and what is the synthetic fibers. Synthetic fibers and plastics. In previous classes already have studied that general properties of plastics. Yes, it is non-reactive, it is lightweight, yes it is durable, yes it is a thermal conductivity, it is does not show that electrical conductivity, it does not show the thermal conductivity. Yes, so many different general properties already we have studied, but students today we are going to discuss about that what is the plastics and the environment, how it is related to each other and what is the effect of this we will study today. Students, almost you have seen that in your daily life so many things we are using and throwing outside, and such things are some materials are decomposed by the nature, by the air, by the water, by the soil, by the some microorganisms, and some materials as usual is staying for the long times. According to that, all the materials by the decomposition of by the other way, there are two types is there. Okay, one is biodegradable, another one is non-biodegradable. Biodegradable substances means the substances which are decomposed by the nature, by the air, by the water, by the our microorganisms, that are called as biodegradable substances or materials. Okay, such as paper, cotton, yes, fruits, vegetables. These things are, if you keep throw outside it, then it will be easily can decompose. Okay, and it will mix with the soil or it will be decomposed. But some other substances like plastics, it does not decomposed by the nature, by the air or by the water, by the microorganisms. That such materials are called as non-biodegradable materials. Okay, so let us start now. What is the biodegradable materials? So a material is biodegradable. One material we can say it is a biodegradable if it is decomposed over a period of time by the action of air, water and microorganisms such as bacteria. If it will keep within 1 day, 2 days, if 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, if it will decompose, then we can say it is biodegradable. May by the microorganisms like bacteria, or maybe by the water, may by the air, or by the microorganisms. You have seen that suppose one animal is died, if you keep 3 to 4 days or 5 days, it will be vanish, it will decompose in the soil. Why? By the action of bacteria. Yes or no? If you will keep that some vegetables in outside, or if you will make one dig and you will keep, then it will be mixed with the soil. Because of this air, water and microorganisms, it is decomposed. Such materials are called as biodegradable materials. Okay friends. So next we will discuss what is the non-biodegradable substances. That means the materials which do not decompose by the nature. I mean by the air or by the water or by the different microorganisms. That materials are called as non-biodegradable substances. What is the non-biodegradable substance? Example, suppose plastics. You have seen that polythene bag, plastics. These materials are generally made by the polymers. And if you see that plastics bags nowadays, if you keep outside it, even though 10 years, 1000 years, more than 1000 years, also it won't be decomposed. So it takes long period. Okay, so that's why nowadays what happening, we are avoiding that plastics are banned, or the polythene bags are banned about that. Yes, nowadays we are not using that polythene bags, and we should avoid that polythene bags. It is because it does not decompose. So it is an example of non-biodegradable substances. Okay friends. So let us see what is the non-biodegradable substance. A material is non-biodegradable if the materials cannot be decomposed by the natural process. Okay, if the natural process it is not decomposed, then that is called as what? Non-biodegradable materials. That means if you plastic you will keep one place, how will check whether it is biodegradable or non-biodegradable? Any materials you should take and dig one place of the earth outside it and keep it that. Or you after 10 days or 12 days after you go and check whether it is decomposed or mixing with the soil or not, you can understand. If it is mixing, then it is biodegradable. If it does not mix with that soil, then you should understand it is a non-biodegradable substances. If you see suppose on a plastic bottle, water bottle, you take and keep one outside of your houses and keep for 1 month. 2 months you keep. After 2 months you go and open that and take that bottle, you should as usual it will be stay because it is non-reactive metal. Yes or no? Already I have told the general properties of plastics. So it does not react with air, water and other natural substances. So that's why it is non-reactive. So it does not decompose. Okay. So students, then if large number of plastics polythenes will be staying that outside, then what will happen? Our environment will be get pollution. We will get that pollutant. So that's why almost all, that means as much possible you have to avoid the use of plastics or polythene bags. In spite of that, we have to use other things like made by the cotton or other things. Okay, so now we will discuss about that. This is all the what is the biodegradable substances and non-biodegradable substances. So what is that related about that environment? What is the effect? It gives the effect to the environment. Students, you have seen that nowadays what happening? Municipalities, they are collecting 2 bags. One is biodegradable substances, one is the non-biodegradable substances like plastics, other polythene bags and other way. Why? Because if you will take and you will keep that burn also in the outside, that it gives more toxic pollution. That means smokes. Whenever it perfectly it won't be completely, it does not burn that. That means some part of that polythene or it will stay remain as usual, and which one cannot be also decomposed. And whenever we are burning this the polythene or plastics, then it release a toxin pollution. That means toxin smokes. That which one is making the environment pollutant. Okay. And if you have seen that in water bodies like river, sea, nowadays you have seen number of water bottle, polythene, carry bags, it is floating on the water. So which one is very and making that water pollutant. And if you will keep that outside of that on the land, then it will be inside that soil. Then what will happen? Day by day, whenever that water rain will come, that it is just sink into that soil. And which one? That tree in the latter, that it won't store that water in the under the soil. At that time, that area which are the plants are there, they will get or they will affect to get the water. Okay, students. So these are very great problems to that use of the plastics or the special polythenes. Okay. So what you will do as a students? What is your duty? How can we avoid the plastics or polythene? What is your information to the our society? Now you should give that information and advice or to the society. Don't use that polythene or the plastic as much possible, and you have to use instead of polythene, you have to use that our cotton bags. Whenever you are going to buy that vegetables or grocery, you should take that our cotton bags or cloth bags or other material bags. But you should not use that polythene bags, and don't use and give to other also advice, don't use about the polythenes. Okay, students. So almost all I have completed about the chapter synthetic fibers and plastics. So students, next we have to discuss exercise part. So everything you should write down these notes also in your notebook and get ready for that exercise. You try to complete, and tomorrow also, next day also I will discuss about that objective questions. Thank you all.